What's up, y'all? You're welcome to my channel. Good morning, good morning. I'm singing to you, serenading you. Hey guys, what's up? You're welcome to my channel. This is Bunch with Carrots and my name is Lynn. Now, this is a place where you find everything to do with creativity, lifestyle, storytelling, personal growth, food, yes, we gotcha, and travel. Now, bunching is about learning, gathering, and your say counts. So you can go down below and comment and share whatever you want to share that will edify and encourage other people. All right, guys, so today we are going to be talking about just three things that I believe every creative beginner, ongoing, I don't know, I know there are people who have reached in the advanced level of their creativity, but if you want to grow your creativity, or if you want to get to a higher level, you must make sure that these three things are at the center. I mean, you might know more stuff, so please go ahead and share, but this is what I have learned, and I think it plays a huge role. Pay attention to the familiar. The familiar is what you know. The familiar is drinking water every day, walking, talking to your family members, thinking you know them, thinking you've told them you love them enough. Pay a little more attention. You're gonna learn something. Please pay attention to the familiar, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way your family conversates at dinner. Those are the things that will cause intrigue and make you think about life differently. How your siblings speak, how you talk to one another, the things they like. You think you know them, but if you paid a little more attention, you'd actually realize that maybe what you thought you knew about them is not exactly who they are. And I have discovered that the way I discovered it was through conversating with them. So if you pay attention, if you're intentional building something, it's something you're gonna learn that will make a difference. Number two, guys, you have to take time to identify your interests. And they may not be your interests, but you have to discover your interests. Now, you may wonder, what does this do to me? It actually enlightens you, it exposes you in ways that you least expect. The problem with us as humans is we want to figure out everything. We assume that it's a masculine guy, so we assume that we have to know how we want to feel when we experiment things, but that's really not what it should be. You have to make life happen without you forcing it to happen. Go to places that are unusual to you, things that are uncomfortable for you. You know, I like to say, they say we have a ceiling of wealth, or a ceiling of things that we want to have in life. But that ceiling is very dangerous because it limits how far we can go. Imagine what more you discover if you just allow yourself to experience every single day. Like, I get out of bed, I'm like, I want to see something new. I'm intentional on making sure that my mind wants to be that way. If I'm not, the music back there, guys, is like something you don't hear every day. When you get a chance, enjoy it. And not just get a chance, but create that chance. You want to get over beyond your comfort ceiling, and how do you do that? You expose yourself, and when you expose yourself, it is going to tickle your mind, your subconscious, your creative side, and as you interface life, the language you use is going to change. I have seen this in my writing, in my speaking, in how I communicate. It depends on what I'm surrounding myself with. So what you surround yourself with will create your ceiling of creativity, as well as the depth of how you go with things. So I don't know what you're doing, but if you want to be a little more deep, try that. Yo guys, so I am actually shooting as people are organizing an event, which is interesting because this is creative work. You can see the tables, they look really beautiful, and this is a nails work, the number 3 or the third Yes. So I remember every time we meet people, my mother would be like, engage them, talk to them, ask questions. Do you ever ask questions when you meet people? Ask them about their culture, ask them about their food, like if you are visiting. When you engage them, they also engage you. And you know, the interesting thing, I was recently talking to a friend of mine, and I was telling him that there are things you learn about yourself by just talking to other people, and I believe talking to other people exposes you to them and to the depth of your life, to the depth of what God has created. There are people that I met or experimented for just hours, and I can assure you they left a lasting mark on my life. I still remember this lieutenant, he was a lieutenant, which I didn't know. We sat together on a plane from South Africa. We had a conversation. I remember one thing that was interesting and intriguing about him. He was South African. He was from Soweto. He told me so many things about South Africa. And I remember I had got on the plane thinking I was going to sleep for the 4 hours until I get to Kampala, but I didn't sleep. And you know why? Because he was engaging and was interesting. He looked at my notes and was like, oh, you make these? I told him I make them. He was like, oh, so where did you get the yarn from? And I said it's imported from the UK. And he said, oh yeah, it had to be from the UK because they're the ones who make wool. You know, it was an engaging conversation. But not just that, I remember him engaging me about blogging, about YouTube. He actually contributed to my being on YouTube because we had like deep conversations. He introduced me to some lady on YouTube as well, and he challenged me to do a number of things. He did. When we talked about pineapples in Uganda, we talked about grasshoppers. What he thought about them, he thought pineapples are yummy. This is South African, and I'm like, yeah, they are actually sweet. So hearing from someone else saying what you have is amazing. It also leaves a mark on you. What I loved, the most interesting thing was the fact that I never got to know who he was. And when we were getting off the plane, that's when I realized that he was a VVIP. I may never ever see him again, but the mark was left on me. So when you meet people, even if it's for 10 minutes, just engage them. From just hearing that kind of experience that I had, just speaking to a person I never met, never thought I would ever meet, never even thought I was going to have that long conversation with him, and I did, and it made a mark on my life. I want to encourage you to also do that, because you would never know who has the message that you need, or the word that you need, or the encouragement that you need, that is going to take you to the next level of who you are as an individual. And they don't have to be local. So just open your mind, okay? On a plane, on a bus, on a border, I don't care where you're gonna be. Just allow to be challenged, and to be accept intrigue. Let it in, and just be uncomfortable, because comfort doesn't work. If you get comfortable, you're gonna miss the things that God wants to do in your life. I have had to learn the hard way that there's beauty in discomfort, and I'm embracing it. I'm learning to be comfortable. Finally, y'all, I'm just loving the light in my face, and I want to say it's a beautiful evening. Remember, we started making this video in the morning, and I'm glad I chose to do it like a vlog. Creatively, and being in a creative space, you can see all the effects that are happening right here, because there's a beautiful event that is going to take place here. I just love hanging out with creative people, and even better when you are talking about creativity. So I hope you learned something. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, share, as well as let everyone know about Bunch with Karatzi, because it's gathering together. We gather to eat, learn and party. So I'm dropping some little music. Enjoy it, and I'll see you soon in the next video. I love you.